Hey everybody, it's your boy. Welcome back to Pokemon Sword and Shield. Today we're going to be coming back to the Crown Tundra. I forgot to grab this off of the table here. Oi, Chief! My pillow's caught your eye, eh? Hello? Oi, listen, Chief, I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home, so I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on, and I found this out back behind the inn. Come off it! You put the hand on my ultra mega comfy pillow? It's a lot, even as asking a lot even coming from you, Chief. Give me the fucking pillow. Huh? What's that? Think my pillow's got something to do with the legendary Pokemon? Yeah! Ultra Mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you better make sure you track that legend down. Got a wooden crown. Rustle. Wow, what do you know? It's a perfect fit. Oh. Is that the King of Bountiful Harvests? Does it want you to follow it? I mean, it's not a person in a van, so it's alright to go over here. This is the King of Bountiful Harvests? It looks like a floating reindeer with a big head. Krah. It seems that the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Krah. It appeared. Come on, Garchomp. Chrome. Okay, we're gonna start off with a crunch. Oh, it's super effective. Cool. Psychic. I think Garchomp is pretty tanky. We have defeated the King of Bountiful Harvests. Did you have fun? Oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's with this now, Chief? We're having a Pokemon battle? Huh? What a massive noggin! Yeah, that's a big old head he's got. What's this? Ah! Oh dear, what happened to Peony? Ah yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. Oh, I see you have grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude towards you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me loyalty and respect and lots of sacrifices, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests year after year. However, it seems that over many years, The people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength, and now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favor to ask of you. I must know, once and for all, whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand? But they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. So I have to go around the village and, holy shit, there's a lot of people. Poor Peony over there though. He's been possessed. Damn. This guy suck. First your daughter doesn't want to talk to you, and then now this. King of Bountiful Harvests. I used to believe it was real, you know? I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. The Pokemon King? Oh sure, my gran used to tell me stories about him all the time when I was a kid. I know a fairy tale that. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? Why, of course I do. It's the only main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Damn, even the... Yeah, it's probably a little depressing. The King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Oh damn, sorry, I'm rather busy right now, doing nothing. Imagine being a forgotten king in a forgotten land. That's gotta suck. Ah, human child, I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? It is as I suspected. No one truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no, of course I am not grieving. I am the King of Bountiful Harvests after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond a doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I lost. Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land, my power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my low steed, I have doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my currently not so loyal steed. I would be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you let it to me. Huh? Chafe? What a massive noggin, or... Wait, no, it's normal. Must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chafe. Still, I feel strange, like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll have to head back to base and get some rest. Sorry, it's freezing out here. So we have to go talk to the mayor up over here. Because head of the village, mayor. Hopefully the mayor knows something. Mayor's not home at the moment. He went to look in the fields in the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields and the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frost Point Field and just keep going to the left. Ah, here's where the mayor is. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren. No crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the crown tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh, our dear visitor. What brings you here? Huh? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Well, this is hardly a place for storytelling. Come to my house in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat and warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. It's a lot more compared to Isles of Armor. God, why is the game lagging a little bit? Have you seen what happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. Huh? You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you want to learn about the loyal steed of the king. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. Follow me, go fuck yourself. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't what it used to be, so I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it's best if you search on the bookshelf over there. Okay, we'll see what the bookshelf holds over here. I hope it holds what I'm looking for. The king's proud steed, there we go. Horse Pokemon gave over its power to serve the king and carried hither and thither. The two became one, and for a time combined their strength to create a force in a single night. This proud steed has been a wild thing, once ravaging the village crops and causing much woe. But the king in all its greatness brought this fierce creature to heal and secure this loyalty. And for each among us who claims the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive now can say which is the truth. Through these reigns did the king send its power in order to tame and control its proud steed. The reins in fact were made by the hands of the people, in thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reins bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year, we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Lay the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild, and never forgotten. While carrots can be grown in the tundra, they have unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown in tracts close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Shade root carrots are a favorite treat for many ghost type, while ice type Pokemon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to old fairy tales, the steed that the King of Harvests rode upon loved both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, with some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice root carrots and others mentioning a black steed devouring souls. There he is. Do we have to fetch Peony now? So take a listen to what he has to say, yeah? Get me the human. Body snatched again. Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? You say you found out something that my loyal steed could not resist? It's been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Carrots, you say? Yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, I would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. Oh, one of the people in the village actually sells the carrot seeds. Let's see if we can get to them. It's this man over here. Wait, oh shoot, I didn't get close enough. Ah! Oh, you're looking for carrots. Well, you won't be finding any this time of year. We have seeds right here. Here are the seeds as promised. Okay, that's great. Don't go planting those seeds I gave you willy-nilly in the village fields now. These fields are our own crops. By the stars. You said you have carrot seeds. That strange bag contains the seeds of carrots? You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I am constantly amazed by your ingenuity. And yet, the fields of the village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the carrots we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? He's just scanning all over the place, just looking. Ah, I see two spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. Another spot is filled by gravestones, where dead people are. Either one of those locations should allow us to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please, I ask that you choose a field and plant these seeds. Wonder! I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. Take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. Okay, now we have to... I think I know what field I'm gonna choose. Wait. Nanny! Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon. Of course, my dear, I love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched all up by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghostly gloom. Now make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. Yes, Nan. If you really think that I'm gonna grow the carrots in an ice patch, you are sorely mistaken. Instead, we are gonna grow these carrots off of the dead bodies of Pokemon. We're going to use the dead bodies, the dead decomposing bodies of the Pokemons to make our carrots. I see you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, shade carrots will grow. It's been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my little steed would often partake of this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my steed preferred, it must have been ghost type, mustn't it? It's most vexing that I can't recall. I suppose we'll see. I'll ask but once more. You sure you want to plant them here? Aye, dozo. Very well, then I ask that you plant the seeds. Dig, 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 dig. You plant the carrot seeds in the field. Pat, pat, pat. Haha, very, very good. You have an able hand with working the field. Now then, it's time I did my part. Let me show you my powers. The frame rate's kind of dropped a little bit. Rumble, rumble. Doink! You planted so many seeds, yet my powers could only get one to grow. think that I have fallen so low truly breaks my heart. But soon it'll be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull that shade root carrot free with all your might. 1 and a 2 and a pull. Shade root. Aye, that's great. Well done, human child. That carrot will be key to lure my loyal steed back to me. Now all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power. Let me ride my loyal steed with ease. But I doubt I shall ever get another set from the humans in the village. Hey! It's the Pokemon! It's the horse! 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 What? Spectre! My loyal steed! Is it truly you? That glossy black belt, that rough violent gallop, has not changed from the day we first met. Oh, how this brings back memories. It is my belief that while my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine where the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must have headed to the village in an attempt to pillage carrots there. If that is true, then Freezington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. Wait, mate! Will I be able to capture this, or will I just have to just murder it? Spectre is after your shade carrot. Spectre used Shadow Ball. That's gonna hurt a little bit, I think. Yeah, that hurt. Avoided the attack, great. We can actually capture it now, okay. You can't! Okay, I see now. We can't do that. It will not allow us. I think that's gonna kill Garchomp. Yeah, that killed Garchomp. It's okay, we have some more Pokemon over here. Special attack rises. Interesting. Okay, now we'll just have to use Tyranitar. A sandstorm in a desert in a snow region. Oh, good job, Tyranitar. Alright, Spectre has been defeated. And unfortunately, Garchomp has been defeated too. Nice! Excellent! What's gonna happen here? Stopped it. You obtain a tuft of black mane hair. In the key bag it goes. Oh, kind visitor, how can I possibly thank you enough for saving the people of this village? I had no idea such a vicious Pokemon still existed in the Tundra. Why, it reminded me of that Pokemon in the fairy tales. The loyal steed of the king. But no doubt I'm overthinking things. Huh? What's that you have there? Is that a tuft of black mane hair? In the fairy tales, it is said that by weaving the hair of the loyal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, It is possible to create the Reins of Unity, which link the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to weave the Reins of Unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself had never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the reins has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could pay us another visit. Thank you for your help, kind traveler. Yeah, my thanks for protecting the village, human child. Were I at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty. But weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the Reins of Unity, they would have allowed me to tame my steed in short order. What's that? We can make a set of reins with mane hair for my loyal steed and a flower that I can grow? A flower, yes, of course. I had assumed that the humans stopped making the Reins of Unity because they had lost their faith in me. But it was because I lost the power to grow the material I needed. I have spent too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains so much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to have returned to me just now. There is only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. Classa Splumus. Take this, human child. It shames me to admit it, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if that petal will be enough, but I must still ask you to try and create the Reins of Unity. The descendants of the family who once made the reins for me should still live in the village. I have my hopes on you, human child. I fancy myself a crafty enough sort, but I suppose it'd take a craftsman a truly delicate technique to make such fine reins. Oh, please don't look so dejected. I'm very sorry, truly I am. Oi, Mr. Mayor. The hot water in my shower seems to have gone on holiday. Ah, yes, terribly sorry. I'll have a look at it soon. Oh, you're here too, Chief? We're in the middle of sun. The pair of you seem awfully gloomy. What? Is that all? So, all you need to do is make some nice cord. Pass those materials to me for a mo. Alright, got my petal, got my hair. Now, what am I supposed to do with them? Looks so bold. Allow me to share a song that survives from the legends. Loosely moving round and round, a royal gift in mane's hair bound. Steady on, old bloke. The sing's a bit much. Oh well, that'll do for an answer. Oh yeah! All finished. Have a look. Think this'll do? I mean, I guess it did. It worked. You're more capable than your face lets on. These Reins of Unity are the spitting image of those in my family's tales. I don't sew all my dear rebellious daughter's clothes for nothing, you know. Even the explorer's outfit I gave you was handmade by yours truly. Chief! In any case, it seems you got the reins you need. Isn't that just smashing? Would you believe it? I caught myself falling asleep outside again. I was chilled to the bone, so I thought I warmed myself with a good hot shower at Alp Ice. But the water came out was ice cold. But ultra mega surprising. Human child, were you able to make the Reins of Unity? Oh joy, what glorious news. I have some good news of my own. I was finally able to track down my loyal steed. Spectre is making its home in the Crown Shrine. It is a place where my loyal steed and I spend much time together. I have been avoiding the place as I feared I would get trapped in my own nostalgia. Why has my loyal steed made the shrine its home? The Crown Shrine stands majestically on top of the mountain to the north. Bring the carrot and the Reins of Unity and meet me there. I shall hasten there, but you may come when you are ready. I am counting on you, child. Oh yeah, a fun fact about this tunnel over here. This is actually where you can find Gibbles, which you can evolve into Garchomps. Alright, let's do this. Time to get me a legendary Pokemon. I have been waiting, human child. The Crown Shrine is a place I once called home. Spectre must think me helpless now that I have lost my powers. It taunts me by making this place its own dwelling. Ah, I see you have indeed brought the reins of unity. You have my thanks, child. Yep, take them. Ah, the feeling of holding these again. The color, the way they shine in the light. Oh, how this brings back memories. Spectre is a very proud Pokemon. One might even call it arrogant. It will not accept me as its master again unless I am able to prove that my power outweighs its own. Use the reins of unity to pour my power into the very body of my loyal steed. That should convince it that I am indeed still deserving of its loyalty. Now, human child, in order to lure my loyal steed to me, place the shadow carrot into the basket near where the spectre made its bed. The time has come, human child, but you have successfully defeated my loyal steed once already. It will not willingly approach anyone it considers to be a threat. We must hide and wait for it to appear. How long should this one take? I mean, we did. So, I pretty much completed the DLC right now, I think. I mean, it took me less than like an hour. Well, I mean, by the time when I edit all of this, it's gonna be crunched down to about 25 or 30 minutes. Food! Oh dear. Bean pony. Wah! I just realized his head looks like the Crown Tundra. I'm an idiot. Please forgive me. I'm not that very observant. He has regained his true form. Am I gonna have to fight him now? The king has come back. What in the world? It's a huge noggin. It's got a roid. What? You can talk? What do you want? Huh? I've got no idea what you're saying, but somehow it all makes sense. Hold the phone. What in the world? No, not again! Human child, thanks to your efforts, I have been reunited with my loyal steed, and now I am finally at my full power. I was convinced that the people no longer believed in me, and I had also lost my loyal steed. I was trapped in the thrones of deep loneliness, but you saved me. There are truly no words which to fully express my gratitude to you. So I have a suggestion. If you are able to catch me even with my powers restored, it will prove beyond any doubt, and I will lend you my strength on your journey. Once you have readied yourself, come face me. But first, I should get this man back to where I found him. It would be no good to let him freeze out in this frigid climb. Do you want to ready your Pokeballs in order to catch Calyrex? Calyrex appeared. click. Way to cheapen a fight, yeah? I mean, why not use the Master Ball? We're not capturing any other legendary Pokemon. And in order for me to get Mewtwo or the other ones, I gotta go into the cave. He's a Psychic and a Ghost type? The Shadow Rider. I think I'll come up with a nickname for him at some point. Human child. No, I shall refer to you by your name now. Soap. How'd a muppet like you get past training? Hello? Is that you, Chief? It's me, Pony. I just had a dream about a big-headed Pokemon talking on and on in a weird shrine. You were there too, Chief. It all felt so real. I got worried about you and decided I better give you a call and check in. You haven't hurt yourself, have you, Chief? Not in a bunch of trouble, are ya? Everything's under control. Ah, good to hear. Guess I have nothing to worry about then. The Peony Exploration Team is all about the safety and well-being of its members, after all. So you be careful on your way back, too. You hear? No expedition's over until you're safe and sound back at Mother Base. As reward for uniting the King of Harvests with his steed, he became my rider. He became my Pokemon. The King of Bountiful Harvests. What? You really caught him? From the legends? That's Ultra Mega Brilliant. Report away. That's Noggin's massive. Is that the King of Bountiful Harvests? The one calling the shots around here? Huh, I could swear I've seen it before. Well then again, maybe not. Anyway, it's definitely regal of it to have a steed. And that massive head does sort of resemble a crown. It's kingly, alright. Let's call this a successful expedition. Looks like you've reported all there is to report on Legendary Clue 1 and the King of Bountiful Harvests. Smashing! I'll mark this expedition done. Oh my god, we still have the Legendary Giants and the Legendary Bird. Ooh boy, well that's another episode for another time. So, until the next episode everybody, stay fresh and have yourselves a damn good day.
Let the lesson begin. I'm really feeling it!